If you have been buying data at a very high cost rate, that is going to stop today after watching this video. In this video, I'm going to show you 16 codes that can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN and Airtel. And this will help you to save costs in the purchase of data. If this is the type of video that you like to watch, do to like this video and also drop your comment in the comment section. Also help me to share this video because somebody else may need this information. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, you are welcome. On this channel, I teach you different methods that you can work from home and make passive income online. If that interests you, do to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so that anytime I upload videos like this, you'll be the first person to get notifications. So let's dive into the video. So the first network we are going to be talking about is Airtel. The first code to get free data from Airtel is *312 *6#. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. With 750 you can get 2 GB plus 2 GB bonus, valid for 2 days. So with 750 you can get 4 GB of data, and this will last for 2 days. So this is a very good option to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel. The number 2 code to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel is *312 *1#. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. You have 6 options that's available for you that you can make use of to buy cheap data with this code. The first option, with 100 I can get 500 MB, which means with 200 I can get 1 GB of data. The second option, with 200 I can get 1.25 GB of data. This will last for 2 days. The third option, with 300 I can get 2 GB of data. This data will last you for 2 days also, which means 1 GB of data is just 150 if you are going for this option. The fourth option, with 500 I can get 3.2 GB of data. This data will last you for 3 days, which means 1 GB of data is less than 200 naira if you are also going for this option. The fourth option, with 600 I can get 4 GB of data. Data will last for 3 days. If you are also going for this option, 1 GB of data is in 150. Then the sixth option, with 800 I can get 5 GB of data. This data will last for 3 days also. If you are also going for this option, 1 GB of data is less than 200 naira. So if you can use any of these options to buy cheap data from Airtel. The number 3 code to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel is *312 *7#, *312 *7#. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. With 500 I can get 1 GB plus 1 GB bonus, valid for 1 day. So with 500 I can get 2 GB of data. So this is another good option to get free data from Airtel. The number 4 code to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel is *312 *2*1 *5#. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. So this code is mostly for midnight browsing. You can make use of this code from 12 midnight to 5 AM. So if you do a lot of work in the night, to get data that you can use for your night browsing. With 15 I can get 250 MB, which means with 100 I can get 500 MB, and with 200 I can get 1 GB of data. The number 5 code to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel is *312 *2*8#, *312 *2*8#. So let's dial it and see what this code can give to us. You have 2 options that is available with this code. The first option, with 4000 I can get 15 GB of data. The second option, with 75 you can get 40 GB of data. So the one that I prefer most is the second option, which is 75 for 40 GB of data. Let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 GB of data will cost if you are going for this option. 7500 divided by 40. So 1 GB of data will just cost you 187 naira 5 kobo. So this is another good option to get data from Airtel. The number 6 code to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel is *312 *5#. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. With 15 you can get 3.5 GB plus 3.5 GB bonus, valid for 7 days, plus 2 GB for YouTube Night, plus 200 MB for YouTube, Instagram and TikTok, which means with 15 you can get 9.2 gigabytes of data. This data will last you for 7 days. So this is another good option to get data at a very cheap price from Airtel. Number 7 code to get data at a very cheap price from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 5 hash star 312 star 2 star 5 hash. So let's dial it and see what you can get with this code. You have 5 options that you can use to buy cheap data from Airtel. The first option, with 10,000 you can get 85 gigabytes of data. The second option, with 15,000 you can get 60 gigabytes of data. The third option, with 20,000 you can get 100 gigabytes of data. The fourth option, 30,000 you can get 160 gigabytes of data. The fifth option, with 40,000 you can get 210 gigabytes of data. So you can use any of these options to buy data at a very cheap price from Airtel. So this is mostly for heavy data user. The number 8 code to get it at a very cheap price from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 6 hash star 312 star 2 star 6 hash. So let's dial it and see what this code can give to us. So this code is mostly for heavy data user also, and we have 3 options that's available. So we have the 90 days plan, we have the 120 days plan, that is 4 months. Then they have a 365 days plan, which is 1 year. So if you want to do a data that will last for a long period of time, you can use any of these options to buy your data. The first option, with 50,000 I can get 300 gigabytes of data. Data will last you for 90 days. The second option, with 60,000 I can get 250 gigabytes of data. Data will last you for 120 days. Then the last option, with 100,000 I can get 650 gigabytes of data. This data will last you for 365 days, that is 1 year. So you can use any of these options to buy data at a very cheap price that can use, that will last you for a long period of time. So next, I'm going to show you those codes that can use to get data at a very cheap price from MTN. The number 1 code to get it at a very cheap price from MTN is star 312 star 65 star 2 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. You'll be charged 200 naira for the purchase of 1 gigabyte weekly data bundle, valid for 7 days. So with 200 naira you can get 1 gigabyte of data. This data will last you for 7 days. So this is a very good option to get cheap data from MTN. The number 2 code to get it at a very cheap price from MTN is star 312 star 87 hash star 312 star 87 hash. So let's dial it and see what this code can give to us. You will be charged 15 naira for the purchase of 200 MB plus 250 MB 14 days plan. So with 15 I can get 450 MB. This data will last you for 14 days. So this is another good option to get data from MTN. The number 3 code to get it at a very cheap price from MTN is star 312 star 88 hash star 312 star 88 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. You'll be charged 200 naira for the purchase of 1 gigabyte plus 500 MB monthly plan. So with 200 naira you can get 1.5 gigabytes of data. This data will last you for 1 month. So this is another good option to get cheap data from MTN. The number 4 code to get it at a very cheap price from MTN is star 312 star 3 star 4 hash star 312 star 3 star 4 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. So this code is mostly for TikTok. So you can use this code to do your subscription that you can use to run your TikTok. We have 2 options that's available. The first option, with 15 I can get 250 MB. This data will last you for 1 day. The second option, with 400 I can get 2 gigabytes of data. This data will last you for 7 days. The one I prefer most is the second option, which is 400 naira for 2 gigabytes of data, which means 1 gigabyte of data just 200 naira. So you can use any of these options to get cheap data that you can use for your TikTok. The number 4 code to get it at the very cheap price from MTN is star 406 star 3 hash star 406 star 3 hash. So let's dial it and see what this code can give to us. This code is mostly for night browsing. So if you do a lot of work in night, you can use this code to get your data at a very cheap price from MTN. I can make use of this data from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the night. With 75 naira I can get 500 MB, which means with 150 can get 1 gigabyte of data. So this is a very good option that I can use to get data at a very cheap rate that I can use for online browsing. The number 5 code to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN is star 121 hash. So that's star 121 hash. Then you dial 2, which is data for me. You have 2 options that's available for you that can use to buy data at a very cheap rate from MTN. The first option, with 200 naira can get 1 gigabyte of data. The second option, with 15 can get 4 gigabyte plus 2 voice minutes. But the one that I prefer most is the first option, which is 200 naira for 1 gigabyte of data. So this is one of the options that I used to get cheap data from MTN. The number 7 code to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN is star 312 hash. So that's star 312 hash. So let's dial it and see what can get with this code. Then you dial 3, which is business plan. Then you dial 2, which is broadband bundle. So this is mostly for people that use their broadband. Then you dial 1, which is cap plan. You have 3 options that is available for you that can use to buy cheap data with this option. The first one is the monthly bundle, the second one is the 3-month bundle, and the last one is the yearly plan. So let's dial 1 to check the monthly bundle. So on the monthly bundle, you can see the different options that are available that you can use to buy cheap data. So let's dial 0 to go back. Then we'll dial 2 to check the 3-month bundle. So if you want to do a data that will last for 3 months, you can use this option. So you can see the option that's available with 75,000. I can get 450 gigabytes of data. So let's dial 0 to check the last option. So I'm going to dial 3 to check the yearly plan. So if you want to do a data plan that will last for 1 year, you can use this option. With 225,000, I can get 1.5 terabytes. This data will last for 1 year. The number 8 code I can use to get this at a very cheap price from MTN is star 121 hash. Then number 4. You have to have 2 options that's available for you. You have the daily offer and the 30 days offer. So to check the daily offer, you dial 1. So on the daily offer, with 1,000 I can get 4.5 gigabytes of data. So let's dial 0 to check the monthly plan. So we'll dial 2 to check the monthly plan. So on the monthly plan with 2,500 I can get 11 gigabytes of data. So you can use any of these options to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN. So these are the 16 codes I can use to get data at a very cheap rate from MTN and Airtel. And this will help you to save costs in the purchase of data. If you got value from this video, do well to like this video and also drop your comment at the comment section. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification so that anytime I upload videos like this, you will be the first person to get notification. If you want to learn how to get data at a very cheap rate from other network, you can watch the video that is showing next in your screen, or you can check the description of this video. So I will see you in my next video.